Black power's not enough, need to come together quick. Just look how they hustle nip, be it blood or see a crip. When we all come together, look how much money that we can get. These are words from a saint or the late great pimp. They control, alternate, but it's time we shift. Went from being kings and queens, now just fight to coexist. Trying to treat us second class and ask us to enlist. Fighting your battles, well if you insist. Dad's all gone and the kids get missed. Shell shock zone and my health gets this. Legs blown off while my head gets stitched. This is all right here and the plot gets twisted. It's all been fixed so a few get rich. You choose to envision reality. We make a way every day just counting the calories. 1%ers lose it all, we'll be counting the casualties. Turn the key in your back and insert in the battery. But would it be?
You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. Alright, I got a new attitude. I'm back in this bitch like I never left. This motherfucker. Velvet Vibes, the best podcast in the motherfucking world. But I still want Scorp to tell you because I like how he say it. Put some socks on that bitch.
For y'all who don't know, we are the number motherfucking one podcast in the number motherfucking world of all motherfucking podcasts.
Of all motherfucking podcast time. You got the whole squad here. You got Velvet Juggernaut. You got Scorp. Talk about it.
Scorp Hunter in the building. What's happening?
And
Oh!
you got here Lynneopoly in this thing. Talk about it, Lynneopoly.
Hey, hey, hey.
I haven't got one of them in a minute. So look, matter of fact, I'm going to start proper. I'm going to get a shout outs right off the bat like we need to be doing. Because we don't want to scare y'all at the end after y'all need to take a shit already. So shout out to From the Bottom. Shout out to the Inside Scoop. Shout out to all the members of the group. If you're a part of the Facebook group, if you ain't, go ahead and jump up in that thing. As Scorp would say, you're meal doing, you're not barbecuing, and you definitely want to barbecue with us. Shout out to Amy. Shout out to Sawildchild. Shout out to Mama. Yeah, there you go. Shout out like that. Shout out to you if you're a first time listener, or if you're a 50th time listener, or whatever this episode is, time listener. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sonya and yo ass, everybody else. You know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. You too.
You might say yo ass. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody who listening, Wildchild in his absence.
Sound like church when you say that.
Yeah. Shout out to Amy, Stacy, Shatara, the Cookie Lady, everybody who listening around the world. You know, we got some big things coming up for y'all, so hopefully y'all is paying attention in the group. If you're not in the group, like I always say, I don't know what you're doing. You're meal doing, you're not barbecuing with Velvet Vibes, the number one motherfucking podcast in the motherfucking world of all podcasts. Believe that. Scorp Honcho.
Amen. And Lynneopoly, who need one from you?
I'm going to say it like Wildchild would say it. The podcast of choice.
The podcast of choice. There you go.
I just want to shout out all the listeners, all the supporters, all the other podcasts out there doing it. Like, keep going. Stay motivated.
Indeed.
All the people that had like a hectic week. All the people licking stuff out here.
Hold on.
Cut it out. No, I'm not going to go into detail. But yeah. Y'all too?
Yeah, that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ace Dollar, what's up? The song you just heard, matter of fact, is by Ace Dollar and Dr. Will Harris. Better Days. It's a banger. You already heard that, so make sure to look out for some more shit coming from them soon. They got some heat in the oven, and it's not just a yeast roll.
It's a beast mode.
Yay! See, the bars, they run through the family in their veins. 500 vodka, you know what we sipping on. Matter of fact, I got a brief commercial for y'all so y'all can find out what you need to be sipping.
Okay, you got the Velvet Juggernaut here, and you may wonder what's in my cup. You know exactly what it is. You can't vibe if you're not drinking 500 vodka. Why, you ask? Great question. 500 Vodka is gluten-free, corn-based, offers 3 outstanding flavors unmatched in the market today, with super ultra premium neutral and combo flavored vodkas, coconut pineapple, and strawberry lime. So look, drink sexy, drink responsibly, and drink 500 Vodka. Now, let's get on to the show.
See how good we feeling? Chill. Hey, just like that, you need to go and grab you a bottle, especially if you're in the San Antonio area. You need to go ahead and get yourself to a Total Wine in the local area. You won't be sorry. So, with that being said, just like where Lynneopoly just left off, I think I want to get straight into this shit so I can get this over with.
But real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Wherever you're at, if you don't have a Total Wine and you're not in the Texas area, request 500 vodka be put into your store.
I love it.
If you got a specs, whatever you're,
I love it.
So
yeah, that's definitely a wise move because I'm sure some of y'all getting your taste buds worked up from hearing us talk about it, and y'all like, dang, they keep talking about this. I want some.
Hey, when I go back home, I gotta holler the Vitos and Oscars.
Don't let 500 turn into Whataburger.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna let it happen.
Let it stay Texas.
Don't let it stay.
Have y'all been seeing those memes?
Oh my god, you seen it? To enlighten them, what's going on with Whataburger?
There's this person in Chicago, or maybe it's the whole city of Chicago. I'm not sure, but they've been making like shirts saying how they took Whataburger from Texas.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of different shirts. I mean, I can't think of the different names right now, but it's like, they're changing the orange to the blue because that's their team colors and stuff like that. Like, they're saying, don't mess with Chicago because, don't mess with Texas. So it's just, I mean, they're kind of throwing it in our face right now. So, like I'm saying, like, don't lose 500 the same way we lost Whataburger.
I ain't never heard of Whataburger until I came to Texas.
Yeah. It's a staple. It runs through their blood.
It is.
In Chicago, if you're listening from Chicago, you might be chuckling. Yeah, right from the Chi-Town.
Or you might be in 9 Mag getting a tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to that too.
Can I ask a quick question? I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
I'm already crying.
Since we talking about Black ink, from both franchises, who would you let tattoo you?
That's a good question. If I go Chicago, I would say either Ryan or 4. Ryan 4 or Dunn. One of them 3.
Yeah,
Dunn don't tattoo. He pierced it, so you don't get pierced.
Yeah, he only pierced.
Yeah, he only pierced.
When I find me a female piercing.
Huh. I'm surprised he didn't pick Lily.
No, Lily don't work for 9 Man no more.
Then her work is gonna question.
What I miss?
Yeah, she moving on.
What I miss?
You saw the last episode?
She go?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Was I drinking?
Oh, hold on.
I don't know.
No, she just was elsewhere in that.
But I kind of feel that she gonna move on.
Yeah,
I kind of feel she gonna move on from now, maybe.
Yeah, she gonna get moved on. Hell,
I don't know. I might be flirting like Shine would and the other dude.
You won't be able to get your piercing.
I'll get a tattoo from Lily.
Oh yeah.
Who you picking, Velvet?
But then if I go to what is it? Blackgate, New York. Oh man.
Out of all the people that have been there, like they don't have to be the current people. You can pick some.
I say Season, probably Season.
He's cool. He does a pretty good job. He be goofing off, but he does.
Yeah, he be goofing off.
But he does a pretty decent job. I'm gonna go with Duchess. I'm gonna go to what is it, North Carolina?
Yeah.
And go up there and get a tattoo. Go with Duchess.
Or I go to probably Bay.
Young Bay is pretty good too.
Oh yeah, she do.
Young Bay.
Yeah,
I go to her.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna rock with Ryan from Chicago.
Me too.
Mel, I think it is, from New York. Is that her name?
With the locks? Yeah. She's pretty good too.
She ain't got them locks no more.
Yeah, see, she didn't feel
Yeah, she came back too. She ain't got them locks no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cool too.
Now, we talked a bunch of nice talk. Now I'm pissed off about everybody want to lick the motherfucking ice cream. Last week we talked about...
They licking more than ice cream.
Exactly. Last week we already talked about people want to, the last episode was called Eat Your Vegetables, Don't Suck Them. And y'all, if you ain't hear that one, go back before you come here because I'm going to continue where we left off. First off, y'all, first off, I know, we all seen what's going on with they licking the Bluebell ice cream. That's where it started. A teenager or someone that was young, I'll just say.
Right here in San Antonio.
Right out this way in Texas. Next thing you know, adult 36-year-old man in Louisiana decided that he wants to lick the ice cream too. I know Sierra had a song called My Goodies. This is not what she was talking about. You do have to purchase the goodies. Then, Scorp was showing me earlier that it's gone viral, so y'all probably seen it at this point, that at Taco Bell, they're licking the taco shells. I've heard of cases where the mouthwash was spit in.
What?
I've seen...
Arizona tea.
I hope it won't Listerine.
The Arizona tea has been spit in.
What?
Burger King have a case of someone stepping on the lettuce prior to feeding it to customers.
And last but not least, I'm upset. The Colonel folks licking mashed potatoes at KFC.
Oh yeah, they licked the mashed potatoes at KFC. First off, I'm gonna start.
No, I got one more.
Oh, go ahead. It's another case.
This was last year. They said that somebody was caught. What was it?
Pissing on it, wasn't it?
Yeah, pissing on the food at Taco Bell. So I'm done with Taco Bell. I'm done with KFC.
I'm gonna advise everybody.
I barely eat at Burger King.
God dang, man, we can't have shit. Cause now here we go. I'm just gonna advise y'all that y'all go ahead and get yourself a little garden, that you get yourself a little bow and arrow, if need be, and you might have to catch you a rabbit, a deer, or whatever you need to do. We're gonna have to go back to primitive times because I ain't trusting none of y'all motherfuckers. I was like, oh, don't get Bluebell ice cream, might be get this kind, but the only one I know for a fact is packaged correctly is Talenti. And
I don't see that in the stores no more.
And I'm afraid of what might happen before it get packaged. Nah, shit.
I don't see that in Walmart or H-E-B no more.
They're out there. So, Lynneopoly, how do you feel about this? Or how upset are you?
I'm just it's the summertime, And so, why do you gotta lick the ice cream in the summer? Lick it in the winter, where it's less likely that I'm gonna buy it, But it's prime time.
Licking the food need to be seasonal, right?
Yeah. But I blame this on 50 Cent, though.
Why?
Because ever since he said, I'll take you to the candy shop.
Oh, my God.
Unless you lick the lollipop.
And you think, oh, you know what? She might have a good hypothesis here. I think 50 Cent has promoted this. 50, it looks like you do have the power. So we do need you to go ahead and put some game on these motherfuckers' minds. But man, come on. I'm just gonna say it once again. I gotta enforce it. This shit is gross. And I really don't think it's going to stop. I think it's going to continue because now it's a contest. Now it's a war of the foods because somebody licked the ice cream.
Who can lick the weirdest thing? Somebody gonna lick a cow straight on the farm. I'm serious. Somebody's gonna lick a cow or a pig straight on the farm.
Straight up, not tell me, do you really want to lick it forever? It's just a lick and run. That's what's going on, but I think it's going to be, people going to be trying to prove something because you got to think, first they licked the ice cream, then the dude stepped on the lettuce. When I first heard about the guy licking a taco shell, I thought it was licking a taco shell, but he had a whole package of taco shells and he started from the bottom and licked it all the way up, so everybody got it one.
My thing is, like, what do you even get out of it? Like, what are you getting out of this? Like, the first person who did it, I'm not going to say, like, it's acceptable, but it was creative. When I saw it, I thought it was funny. I thought she looked like my niece. I sent it to my brother. I said, hey, tell her cut it out. Ha ha ha. And then now it's like,
it's ended there, right?
Yeah, and at first, like I said, it's gross, but the first time it was funny, like, oh, this is just an isolated incident, and it was funny. Now it's like, wait a second. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. I can't go eat no more. Because now I'm like, this is going to happen at Chick-fil-A. And I know Chick-fil-A don't let stuff fly. And once I see it happen at Chick-fil-A, I'm like, oh, it ain't safe out here. Because right now it's Taco Bell. And it's like, oh, to me, I don't go to Taco Bell or Burger King or
places
KFC.
Don't bother you.
Yeah, but now, like, you get into the upper echelons of fast food. You know what I mean? When you go to Chick-fil-A. And it's like, if they doing it,
I think it's going to happen. I really think that's going to happen.
Well, for me, if I see Chick-fil-A, if I see Freddy's, who else? If I see Culver's, Shake Shack, Steak and Shake, if I see any of those restaurants, I'm done. I'm done eating out.
I'm probably 80% done. I'm a little afraid of how my day's gonna go tomorrow, our day, because we're gonna be out of town tomorrow. And with that being said, most likely we need to go out at some point in time. So I don't know, is it gonna be a bologna day packed in the vehicle or what's gonna happen? But or Oreos or what? But and even that, you know what I'm saying? Even when this happened with, you remember, I think it was a year ago when Bluebell had, like, they said people were getting sick or something like that.
Yeah, the listeria.
When that took place, people was like, I ain't eating Bluebell no more. I was the main one saying, like, yeah, it's just a little thing, you know, it just happened. It's over. Once it was over, I'm that kind of guy. Even when the chick licked the ice cream, I was like, that's crazy, just how you said. And I didn't think twice about it. Now I'm scared of beans in a can. I'm scared of Campbell's soup. I'm scared, and these companies haven't had incidents, but I'm just scared of, like, what happens before it gets packaged. You ain't gonna see everything. So now I'm just like, I'm on garden mode.
So what do you think? You think, like, they should because you know, I don't know if it was the first girl or the second girl, but people are getting, like, jail time or probation and all this other stuff behind this. Do you think that they deserve that, or what you think?
At first I thought it was excessive. Now I'm like, bring the heat on these sons of bitches. Like, bring the heat on these motherfuckers. Young, old, senior citizens. If you licking at the hospice unit, whatever you want to lick, you going to jail.
See, to me, I'm like, man, it's crazy. Because when you go to restaurants, you like, okay, cool. If I, be cordial, be respectful, no one's gonna do nothing to my food.
Good.
You're like, all is well. But you're like, I can come up here, I can tip you, I can do whatever. You're still gonna lick a taco for the gram. Like, it don't matter what I do.
Yeah, because it ain't about you no more.
Yeah, it's not about
It's about
me.
the followers.
And I think somebody's gonna go live and do it. They're gonna be behind the register, lick a taco, have their phone, serve the taco, and see somebody bite the taco. If it's me, I'm suing to the highest extent. I'm suing.
How much you bet?
I'm suing. You can have $0. I'm suing for the $0.
How much y'all bet by the time this episode drops?
I'm suing.
There's another case.
I'm suing for the $0.
Sue their ass.
I promise you. If you bite my taco, lick my taco, and I bite it, I'm suing you. I'm suing. I'm not even trying to be like that, but I'm like, this is wild. Like, for me, like, the only thing, like, don't mess with my food.
And if you
don't mess with
my
food,
taco,
me or my daughter, like, and we're good. Like,
if you lick my taco, you suing me because I'm gonna beat your ass. And I go to court and you can sue me and I pay you for you licking my taco because I'm gonna still get something out of it. I'm gonna beat your ass behind it.
Scorp, what you think?
They got me mad now. Sue me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Before you lick your taco, get you a lawyer, and then lick my taco and see what happens.
Man, I don't know what.
And send me the picture.
That's what they gonna do. Oh my God. Because you know that, like, when you go to Walmart now, they be, like, checking you out in the middle of the store and stuff like that. I think that, like, these restaurants are gonna start doing that. Like, oh, okay, let me put in your phone number or whatever. And then they gonna lick the taco, save your number, and text
it
you.
as a receipt.
And text it to you. You think it was offensive when they were putting the wrong name on the receipt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, they gonna send you the picture of them licking the taco.
If y'all wonder what I'm doing, I'm holding my head. I'm stressed out by this conversation.
That's wild. I would be so heated. I swear I would be so heated. I wouldn't even know what to do.
You see, this one of the conversations that when you just, it's we just saying for instance if it happened, but I'm getting mad for real.
Don't get mad. Drink your 500 vodka over there. Just calm down.
You talk school.
Just calm down.
I thought it was real.
This is my thoughts on this shit. You know, we talked a whole lot, but what this being said is that, like we said before, with the girl licking the ice cream, this was right here in the San Antonio area. I don't know what side of town it was on, but she finna do some federal time. Now, this is my thoughts on this shit. I feel like all this stuff that's coming out, I feel like it's a racial thing. Why I say that? I'm finna say why. The girl was black who licked the ice cream. This dude, hold on.
You sound so childish.
Now, the dude that was licking these stacks of tacos, only thing he got was he got fired. Mm-hmm. And he white.
Now, wait a second. Now, I know we were trying to figure out what state that was. Now, we just talked about don't mess with Texas. Bluebell is Texas. And they're the ones pressing out, what is it?
The crazy charges.
Yeah, they're pressing charges against her. Yeah. So it's not that, like, the state came against her or the store came against her. It's Bluebell themselves. So, I mean, whatever state this dude is in is obviously, like, they just like, who cares? Taco Bell's just like, it's cool. We'll just fire you.
Bluebell and Taco Bell, they a franchise around the world. It don't matter to me if he should get the same motherfucking treatment as he do, especially this motherfucker who licking mashed potatoes, and then on top of it, pissing on damn tacos. I love eating tacos at Taco Bell. Not even that, I even love eating the damn nacho cheese fries. But now I've seen all this shit, they done piss me the motherfucking off right now. I'm like velvet right now. I don't even want fucking Taco Bell no more. Or KFC. I grew up on KFC. The fuck is going on?
You need to start messing with that 2-piece Tuesday.
Shit.
That's
I'm
what
gonna have to. No, I'm kind of scared and tempted right now. I'm just about to be like Velvet said earlier. I'm just have to buy me some ramen noodles.
We got a rough trip ahead of us, man.
Let me go back to my childhood days eating bean and weenies.
See what I'm saying? I'm finna plant
some spam.
See, I was already done with Taco Bell though. When I heard they got rid of the empanada, I was like, oh, I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, this is ridiculous, man.
But you know, that's why Chick-fil-A finna do it, because that's
Stop speaking that on Chick-fil-A.
I don't want to say it, but
I wanted me some Chick-fil-A today.
I promise you, I bet you, if they do this, Chick-fil-A is gonna go ham. Like, they gonna go ham.
Oh, they might make a mixtape like Wendy's did back in the day.
And let Wendy's do it. They gonna go ham.
Man,
they gonna be like, you fired.
If some shit to pop off at Chick-fil-A, these white folks gonna cut the fuck up.
Oh, gosh.
They gonna be like, you thought we were Christian. We about to go ham.
They might put a damn Ouija board on their ass. But shoot, I need to switch the tempo because we
Please do.
Everybody got pissed off in here. So, before we get into the topics, it's something that haven't happened in a while, but today's the day. Top 5 comments.
Man, we ain't did this in a minute.
The top 5 comments. If you feel alienated, you need to join our group ASAP. I won't be before you know.
Comments, baby. Top 5 comments, baby.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop that tune on him right now.
Drop it.
Top 5 comments, baby. I got the top 5 comments, baby. Top 5 comments, baby. Top 5 comments, baby. Top 5 comments, baby.
Top 5 comments.
Oh wow.
Boy, it's been a minute since this happened. I'm pretty excited. I seen some shit this week, so I ain't had no choice but to do it.
Oh shit.
Like I said, join the group, the Velvet Vibes group on
Please
Facebook,
do.
so you can find out what the hell we talking
We
about.
be with the shit.
This is gonna motivate me to say funny stuff now.
Yeah,
I've been going back.
Hey, we bringing this shit back. We bringing it back.
We got to, man.
I'm gonna start at number 5 and work my way up to number 1. Number 5. I did ask this question in the group. The question was posed after the last episode. What are cucumbers made for?
Oh Lord. Let me guess.
Somebody you know.
Now, what did y'all put though?
I
what
put
you-
that-
I don't think I participated
I
in this
didn't
post. I
either.
let it take.
Well, what y'all? I'm asking you now. Then, what you think cucumbers are made for?
Putting them in vinegar.
to be eaten
Ew.
properly.
Yeah, soak them in vinegar.
With
You do that
vinegar?
too?
I don't eat cucumber.
Oh, I soak them in vinegar.
Ugh.
I've seen some people, you know.
Yeah, I see some strange shit in this post.
When you go to the massage parlors.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, put on your eyes
Put on
and
your
Yeah.
eyes and shit like that. Yeah.
See, that makes sense.
I ain't never
Vinegar.
seen that shit.
Well, see, this way got strange. Vinegar, I grew up on that. But
Have you ever heard of people putting it like in their underwear?
What? Wait a minute.
That's a
Wait
thing. It's
minute.
like it's a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I have heard of that. Young and May.
what? I don't even know.
That what she do with him?
I meant like a slice of it.
Oh, just like what it's supposed to do? Make it smell better or something?
Yeah, it's like you like rejuvenate it like that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a pH balanced weenie. I don't know about you.
Not you. It's for us. Oh my
Hold
god.
on, I got some questions on this.
I don't know how it works. She teaching us.
It's water. A cucumber is mostly water, so then you
What
put
that-
it on there, and it
What
like
that supposed to do?
it like keeps it hydrated and stuff.
Then you supposed to put ranch on it.
Instead of using like that summer's eve and all other stuff on it, you just put a cucumber on
I
it.
heard some folks don't like some.
Exactly. So you just put a cucumber on it. You slice a
When you
cucumber.
get home, you need to
They
slice some.
said it's basically you that's how you get with it. Yeast infection,
Mhm.
bacteria and shit like that. Yeah, because I always say
Let's focus on vegetables right now.
you shooting the stuff back in you instead of cleaning it out. That's what I was told. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just speaking knowledge on what I was told because I didn't know all this shit.
The
Mhm.
comment
I didn't
I heard
I didn't know.
It's
from
bad
a woman
stuff.
named Amy Danielle. I'm scared. He talking about shoving it up.
I mean, that's what I was told. That's what I was told.
Were you traumatized?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I wouldn't. I'm like, what? Really? I'm like, I thought, Summer's Eve, they advertise on TV, you supposed to clean all this stuff out.
This shit
That's
scared
what
me.
I thought.
It's making it worse out here.
I learned something new.
God dang.
But yeah, I already knew she had that.
Because I was concerned.
What cucumbers is called.
Because if there's a inside joke that Amy Danielle believe in lemon pepper. She believe in probably using it for shampoo. She probably believe in it for tacos, spaghetti,
Yeah.
whatever you can imagine.
So I can testify.
If your car won't start, just sprinkle lemon pepper on it.
I'm glad we don't have. She don't have lemon pepper right now. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jesus.
she ran out.
She ran out.
For Christmas, I'm gonna get her a different seasoning.
Cause you
try
can
some
run.
out.
She
I'm
said
trying.
put lemon pepper
I'm
on
trying.
the
You trying?
I'm trying. I'm trying. She put lemon pepper on everything she cooked, and she
And like
had it.
the Frank's hot sauce. I put this shit on everything.
Great.
She cooked rice, lemon pepper.
Oh my god. But
I
Number
told her,
4.
lemon pepper ain't made for everything.
It's not. Didn't she say she puts it in spaghetti?
I just said she did.
Yeah. Man, that's wild. Come on now.
I wonder where she get this from.
Amy,
did she grow up in a lemon pepper house?
I don't know.
She has some influences.
She probably a Rick Ross fan.
I got several questions I need to ask.
Yeah, she probably a Rick Ross fan.
You know.
But Kwame.
Off the record.
Number 4. Kwame.
Oh Lord.
And this came with a backstory as well. They had a post in there that said, and I'm sure y'all seen this meme before. It says, if you can call somebody and they won't answer the phone, and it said tag the person who you think won't answer the phone, and what it say, if they don't answer the phone, you're gonna live. If they answer, you're gonna get killed. It's a gun to your head.
I didn't see that post.
And they said,
I'm glad I missed out.
whoever you know that's not gonna answer the phone, tag them.
Well, I know not to put your ass.
I ain't gonna answer the phone.
I know exactly.
Well, that's why you supposed to. It said put who you think ain't gonna answer the phone.
Oh Lord.
But so
he answers the phone for you.
No, you don't.
He called earlier.
I called earlier. Yeah, I went straight to voicemail.
Look, even Mama go there. She know it's a routine, so it's just how I live. Now,
how I be getting through though?
She don't get through, Mama. You gonna get me in trouble. Nobody can get through my phone. My phone don't work.
See,
certain numbers come
in. We get it now, Mama. We get it now,
Mama.
Just kidding.
But look, Kwame gonna tag me. A gentleman named Kwame Young.
Boy, he tagged the right person.
but I'm gonna tell you, it's a backstory to go further. He tagged me. Then right after he tagged me, I commented and I said, "What you put me for?" Then after that, he called me just to see if I was gonna answer. Now I never answer the phone naked for a dude.
Wait a minute.
But I was in the shower.
That's too much details.
I had to prove my point.
We're gonna have to edit this out.
Look, my phone was sitting on the toilet. I seen it rain. I said, "Oh, I know what this about." I answered that motherfucker. He can hear the shower. Then he gonna say, "Fuck you." Oh man. Then number 3. Erica Fields made it for number 3. What? There was a post in the group that was about is it okay if a woman have more than 10 bodies?
I seen that post, but I didn't see all the comments.
She put a group trip to New Orleans. You could get 10 bodies in the first hour.
What the hell?
This is true.
Why New Orleans though? That's what I'm saying.
New Orleans, it's not coming from us. It's coming from people in the comments. Y'all come defend
why
yourself.
Why the big easy?
Because it's easy.
Speaking of New Orleans, since we on New Orleans right now,
I'm scared.
No, it's real topic though. We're gonna pray for everybody that's in New Orleans right now.
Oh, the flooding.
They flooding out right now, you know.
God dang.
They just had a big Essence festival.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now they flooded out. And, you know, we're gonna pray for everybody down in New Orleans. You know, hope everybody come out safe. You know, Velvet's Vibes here with you. We're praying for you. The whole city of New Orleans.
You know, we're praying. All heads are bowed. You know.
Wasn't somebody down there licking po' boys?
Don't say that.
Next, they better not be doing it. Number 2 on the comments, a young lady by the name of Adrienne. She goes on. We had a post that said it was a Jeopardy post.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
It said captions that thoughts would use. Basically, captions they would use on IG. And of course, on Jeopardy, you say, "What is?" She goes on to say, and I quote, I want to make sure I quote her correctly because this was quite intriguing. She says, "What is, how much is cucumbers these days?"
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We got questions? We got answers. Now, I know we in the top 5 comments.
Uh-oh.
But I wasn't here for this conversation, so I have a question.
Okay.
And I think we kind of talked about this before, but you know how they be doing like those classes, right? It's like the sex classes. Now, if there was a dude leading this class, would you be okay with your girlfriend getting her cucumber together from the store and taking it to the class to practice on it? Have this guy show her how to do the cucumber?
First and foremost, why would a guy teach a class how to use a cucumber?
You already said.
I mean, couldn't y'all lead the class though? I mean,
me personally, if you heard this last episode, I'm just gonna speak for me. Yeah, I can't speak for Phil.
No, answer no.
But the question is, no. I'm finna speak some facts right here. Yeah. Some knowledge, some gospel, as you would say. Some gospel. First and foremost, why would you go to a class to practice on a cucumber when you got your man to practice on?
I feel about a cucumber like I do about a dildo. That could have been me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but like I said before in the last episode, some people that, you know, can take all these cucumbers to the throat and all that stuff. Some can't take the real deal to the throat and all that type of stuff.
I told you.
No, and wait a second. Let me stand up for these cucumber people out here. It's not that they can't take this cucumber.
Listen what you said.
Well,
go ahead.
Yeah.
The cucumber community. She's speaking for y'all.
Hashtag cucumbers challenge.
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing is, with the cucumber, you can control the movement of the cucumber. Y'all be getting out of hand. Y'all be getting into it and moving people's heads around and all types of stuff.
What you supposed to do? Just lay there?
Yeah, you're supposed to just be. What are you doing all this stuff for?
No.
See, exactly. This is why you don't get the cucumber action. Because you don't just let it happen. You just be like doing all this extra.
I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do it.
Because y'all be doing too much. It's like y'all be trying to make people go deeper. And it's like you ain't ready yet.
I'm not going to ask that question.
I'm just saying.
Continue.
I'm just
moving right on. Number one comment.
I'm trying to be good.
Of the week. And it's the same person that was already on the list.
Hold on.
The number one comment of the week.
Number one. Adrienne once again. Because let me tell you what she goes on to say. This comment fucked me up. So we had a post that said, how do you know that a man has a large Peter? And she says,
hold on, I think I seen that post. I seen that post today and I read the comments on that.
You might have seen this shit. It say, if he likes Spider-Man.
Yeah, I seen that.
Well, that's a skinny Peter. But if he by chance prefer Family Guy, man, that's a large Peter.
Yeah. I seen that coming. I just bust that leg.
I ain't gonna explain it for the all slow people. Rewind it, click the rewind button, hear me again, and you're gonna know what's wrong with that. But shout out, you killed me. I needed to fall off the couch real quick while I'm scrolling these comments. Now we want to get pissed off again up in this thing, so we do need to talk about Jermaine Dupri and his recent behavior.
oh my God.
I'm gonna play a short clip. If y'all, you probably already know what this is about, but if you don't, I'm going to play a clip of his statements that has offended numerous, just a little backstory. Basically, he goes on to say some things that offended a lot of female rappers, including Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, you name it.
I think I seen Cardi B talking about this on IG.
What?
You mentioned other female rappers. Do you have a favorite right now in the rap game?
Cardi B, Nicki, Megan Thee Stallion. Stand out to you?
I can't really say.
Not a Cardi B fan?
No, but you know the reason why I can't say is because I feel like they're all rapping about the same thing, and I don't think they're showing us who's the best rapper. I think they're trying to show, for me, it's like strippers rapping, and I don't. As far as rap goes, I'm not getting who is the best rapper. I'm getting like, okay, you got a story about you dancing in the club. You got a story about you dancing in the club. You got a story about you dancing in the club. Okay, all right. Who's getting ready to? Who's gonna be the rapper? So
different.
Yeah.
ScorpionKing.
No comment.
I need to know, do you feel that this is facts? As y'all heard, all your listeners, Jermaine Dupri feels like most of the rappers are all rapping, female rappers are rapping about the same things. Their genitalia and twerking and stripping and etc. Go on, Scorpion.
Man,
Is this facts or not?
I had this conversation with Amy earlier because she was talking about the city girls. And they knew something. And like I told her, six is selling. Sex sales. And it's been going on for many, many years. In videos. So with that being said is, if you got to do whatever you got to do to put your music out there or your video. If that means you got to twerk in a video to get views, you got to twerk. But I mean, but what I seen the video what Cardi was saying is, she was saying that there's a lot of female artists out here that don't talk about stuff like that and they don't get their respect. And what I seen that on Shauna IG, and she was posting that about Cardi. Shout out to Velvet, he going to take a piss right now. But yeah, it's a lot of females, you know. I kind of feel that it's a lot of females out here. They can talk more about music than talking about, you know, sex and what they do and all that type of shit. Because, you know, by that, because it depends on how you want to put your music out there quicker. Because, you know, you got some female artists, they talk about be pussy popping and twerking and all this sexual stuff. And then on the other hand, you know, you got female artists and rappers out here that talk about more positive stuff that's going on out here in the streets. You know, so there is a difference. You just gotta listen and tell which difference it is out here. But
I think that, like,
go for it.
Oh, okay. I think that Jermaine Dupri had a point, but I also gotta say, like when Cardi B, when she first started trying to rap, like, she was talking about just like street stuff. Yeah. She wasn't talking about her in the strip club and stuff like that. Yeah. And that wasn't moving. Like, she wasn't popular. Yeah. And now that she's talking about stripping and what money and what guys are gonna do and this and that, now she's popular. So it's kind of like, even Cardi B didn't start off saying I'm a stripper. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, that's how she said too. Like, that's what people want to hear, so that's what they're doing. Yeah. And it's like, at the same time, if you're not about the quality of rap, because to me, like, if you're writing your songs, that means you care about like the quality of rap. Mm-hmm. If you're not writing yourself, that means you're kind of like just for the entertainment, which there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Like, we need entertainment. Like, I appreciate Cardi B. Like, I listen to her, like, if in certain vibes, you know what I mean? But it's just like, everybody's not here for
the same purpose.
For the same purpose, yeah. Everybody's not Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, like, everybody's not that.
To me, in this new era of female rap, like I said before, it's all about sex. And that's how they getting everybody's attention. And you gotta talk about sex, and then with your videos, you gotta be twerking. That's how you get. I'm just saying. That's how they get the people attention, cause they know what the people want.
I kind of feel like what Jermaine Dupri said. Yes, there are rappers, female rappers that are lyrical. Shout out, you know, like Tierra Whack. Shout out like Rhapsody. There's a few more that actually have bars, but I do think the majority is what he's saying. However, at the same time, like, you do have to dig through. You're gonna hear twerking, you're gonna hear my pussy fat, and etc.
Twerking is some J.
But at the same time, you'll find some shit. If you dig, you're like, oh, cool. Dreezy, is it Dreezy or Drizzy?
Dreezy.
She dope too. For the most
she out
part.
of Houston.
Is she?
Yeah, she's.
I know Megan Thee Stallion out of Houston. I don't know where she's from.
Sure. I thought Atlanta, but I was assuming everybody from.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about somebody else. I'm thinking about
Megan Thee Stallion.
No. Lizzo or whatever her name is.
Oh, she's from Houston?
She from Houston. She said she's from Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She said that on the BET Award because her outfit was all wood grain.
Oh,
she said she said she represented Houston.
Yeah, she get down too. She got some fun music, but it's not. It is different, and it's not stripping and stuff like that. True. So if you look, you'll find it for the most part. And I do understand what the women are saying too, because the women are saying like all dudes talk about is trap shit and drugs and how big is their penis, and I'm gonna take your girl, which is a good point as well, because that's also true.
I'm a bankhead nigga.
Or I got your baby mama. I still need an answer on why this is a trophy. Like baby mama's like, I took her. I have your baby mama sitting right here and all this other stuff. Why is that?
It's more of a level of disrespect. They know most dudes either still be talking to their baby mama, or some dudes still care if that happens. Or if it's somebody you know, it could be looked at as a disrespect. It's kind of like, if you take somebody's girl, that's already people like, dang, he took your girl. It's already like, oh shit. But if somebody take your baby mama, they're like, I'm over here experiencing what you experienced where your kid came from. So it's kind of like...
But y'all weird, because in the song, y'all be like, I took your baby mama, I took your son to Disneyland. It's like...
Yeah, you
so, and y'all mad now. Like, it's like, well, let him go to Disneyland. Maybe the kid's happy. Like, Future over here mad because Russell Wilson took the kid to Disneyland and stuff.
Yeah, they've had a big uproar with that, you know.
I forgot
especially with Future. Yeah, Future. Future's a mess. Future's petty toward Russell Wilson. I'm just gonna put it out there. Cause when the Seahawks played the Falcons, and when the Falcons beat the Seahawks, they said that Future sent his son a Falcons jersey.
You know when Future was fucking Scottie Pippen?
Yeah.
I remember that. And when Future was fucking Scottie Pippen's wife, I think he was...
What?
Yeah. You know about that?
No.
They got a divorce behind that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then now, from what I heard, I don't know if this still accurate, but Future was fucking around with one of no, I think he was fucking around with Bow Wow baby mama.
Yes, and she has a baby by him.
Yeah. Wow.
Future don't got no...
Future Hendrix.
Or somebody else.
Future Hendrix.
Yeah, Erica Mena.
Wow.
No, it's not. It ain't Erica Mena.
Cause that's who Safari is talking to. I don't
know. Not no more.
Oh yeah,
they back together.
For real? Nah, from last I heard, that whole thing got canceled.
What?
Safari canceled it.
The point is,
Safari moved home.
Dudes want to steal somebody's chick just to prove a point.
You heard what Tip said and never scared.
I'm a bankhead nigga.
I take your cookie.
Yeah. I think it's the disrespect of it, and that's why some dudes want to take a picture. The female may be like, "Oh, you want to take a picture," but the dude like, "I just want to take this picture because so he can see, not for anybody. You think that everybody else. I want him to see it so he can get around to him, and I can be like, I did that."
Yeah, wow.
But at the end of the day, back to the music. That's
I ain't gonna lie.
You feel away?
No, I don't did that a couple times in my life.
You stunned it on somebody?
Yep. Just to be petty. I ain't even finna lie to you.
The shit happens. It's out there. I grew up and got past like that because I had thought like, dang. You know, when I was younger, I'd be like feeling like how they was like, this shit funny, or I did that, you know, crushing somebody's wife, crushing somebody.
But now,
yeah, but that
if that shit happened to me, I'm like,
you see that shit come back then.
I mean, I'm just saying, if that shit happened to me, like somebody take my baby mama or whatever, I'm like, look, you can have them fucking problems.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't understand how people get carried. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You had them problems.
I think it's only people they be still fucking around, So then it happened, then they kind of care. But if you have the real problems and y'all talking to the attorney general and etc., you don't give a shit about none of that. I know. Refer back to a few episodes, quite a few. You see what that child support about. But anyway,
Abby don't play.
Exactly.
But anyway, so these female rappers. So if you were Jermaine Dupri, would you have said that? Or
I don't think he was wrong for saying that. I just feel like, there are some good ones out there. But me personally, are there female rappers in my playlist? Not many. I have a couple of Rhapsody songs. I like that. A few Tierra Whack songs. I can't deal with like Trina and stuff like that. Like I remember
Trina. She going through a whole different vibe right now.
I remember when Baddest Bitch came out. The beat was hard. I was like, I like this. And then she was like, I make them eat the shit when my period on. And I was like, whoa.
Oh my God, you getting as bad as this Webby.
I can't take it.
But Trina trying to change her whole vibe now. Trina not trying to go back to that old stuff no more. She trying to change her whole perspective right now.
I will say I'm open to check it out though. Like when a chick drop an album, I still check it out. When Cardi dropped it, I checked it out. When Nicki dropped it, I check it out. And I'll find the songs I like. I'll be like, I like this one. I like that one. But I ain't finna just
like what Nicki said. What's that? Only. She made him eat her ass like a cupcake.
See, I won't be listening to that.
That was Only.
I won't
with Lil Wayne featuring Drake and Chris Brown.
I'm not a part of this. If that's what they got to say. But I get when chicks be like, I don't want to hear that what y'all dudes be talking about. So I guess it's just
I mean, to me personally, like I said, let's just go by what the people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about eating the ass like groceries. You know, ever since they dropped that line.
That wasn't vibe though.
Ever since they dropped that line, now everybody want to eat ass like groceries. Who eating ass like groceries? Not Scorpionkind. I don't eat ass.
What?
That's against my religion.
What?
No. No.
Not even in the shower?
Hell no.
What? You saying like it's the worst?
No, I don't eat ass.
But you in the shower?
No.
Like.
No.
That's the cleanest time.
No.
Oh, you crazy.
Eating it, to me personally, if you eat ass, that means to me like you eat shit.
It's no longer there.
How you know this?
Because you licked it.
Yeah, I'm licking it.
No,
I be like, don't taste like shit to me.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Hell nah. I'll put you like this.
Don't taste like shit to me.
This is a true story. I had this girl one time. She was trying to make me tell my son, you told me I can't get in there unless I eat her ass. I'm like, yeah. I told her, well, I'm sorry, I'm not finna eat your ass.
Why you do like hall pass and fake lick?
Fuck that.
You could have fake licked?
Nah.
Then what?
With your finger up and just go down there.
Nah, I did that with the vagina. You know, I faked like I licked it, you know. And I didn't, and she thought I did, you know.
She said that boy know how to lick. You treated her like a little bit of ice cream. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, but me personally, I don't eat ass. I can't do that, man. That's against my religion. I don't like in the old video, I didn't require taste for eating ass. I can't see myself eating ass.
Oh my God.
I can't do this shit, man.
I saw that video with Cardi B. I agreed with most of the stuff she had to say, for the most part.
Oh, okay.
For the most part. But when she said, she put out Be Careful, and everybody hated it. So then she went back to stripping rapping. Like,
that's a lie.
I was like, because that song was trash. Like, eventually I came around to love that song. But sonically, like, the song is trash. Like, it kind of is trash.
Man, that was a national anthem for all females around the world.
Because it became that. Like, it felt like...
Be careful.
But it was kind of...
But when she dropped this song, everybody said, yep, that's a rap for her and Offset.
Watch this, though. She just actually reminded me that earlier this happened, and it probably was a couple of days ago now if you listen, but this happened. Some gentleman on Twitter had posted, Jermaine Dupri is a dickhead, I get it, but Cardi B is the last person that's allowed to respond. because it literally is her. Cardi B responded, "It's literally not me." And then she puts, "Get up 10. I like it. Through the phone. Be careful. And my mixtapes are not about my pussy. So stop it. And if bitches want to rap about the pussy, so what? Pussy is the most powerful feature on a woman's body. It gives birth and it pays the bills."
Well,
First of all, go ahead though.
it don't pay bills for all females.
You ain't tricking, huh?
It don't. You know, I'm just
I want to hear Lynneopoly's feedback on
put
this.
my thoughts on out there. You know, it don't pay the bills for every female out here, but
It make you get your debit card sometime? Every once in a while.
But I always hear this from a lot of females and on a lot of TV shows and everything, that from a female perspective, that pussy is the most powerful thing out here in the world. Some people know how to use it. Some people use it the right way. Some people use it the wrong way.
How pimping came out.
So that's just my opinion. You know, I know it's a lot of different opinions around the board, but we're ready to hear everybody's opinions.
I mean, like, it kind of goes to what I was saying. Like I said, when she started, she wasn't talking about that. And then what got her on was talking about that. So, I mean, like I said, I agree with Cardi B.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And I'm not no Cardi B fan. Like, if it was between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, I'm picking Nicki. But it's just like, honestly, like, you gotta be honest. If somebody's speaking truth, they're speaking truth. And like, to me, like, she's speaking truth. And it's just like, y'all weren't trying to listen to her until she got with Offset and started talking about her stripping. Like, y'all weren't even worried about it.
Shit,
and it's
you
like,
gotta use that formula.
Yeah, she was trying, like, if you go back and listen to her rap, she was actually trying to legit rap and respect, like, what rap was. She was doing, like, the New York style of rap. Like, that's what she came out doing. Man, that was my song before Bodak Yellow came out. Like, I was on that. I was on Cardi before she did Bodak Yellow. Like, because I respected it. I was like, man, this song's legit.
And I just thought Offset was some feature guy. I didn't know. Then next thing you know, they said, "Oh,"
because I was late to the party. Like, I wasn't on the Migos like that. I wasn't on the Migos.
What was her catchphrase used to be when she was on? What was it? Love and Hip Hop New York.
Forever.
Oh, yeah.
What was her kid?
Or was it Carter?
No, it was way
before
that. Yeah.
I'ma be forever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That wasn't it.
If we got beef, we beef forever.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
But that went to after she left.
Yeah.
And she used to be on IG, and that's why people loved her too. She used to be talking about politics. Like, Cardi B used to be talking about everything.
No,
to me, like, you can't blame Cardi for everybody following suit from what she's doing. Like, Little Kim came out, she was doing her. She was Little Kim. Yeah. It was other people out with the Brad. And I feel like that was the place that Cardi B took. She said, I'm going to be like the Little Kim of this time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And there needs to be another Queen. Like, other people need to be creating lanes. Like, Cardi doesn't need to move over. Like, everybody else needs to be doing something else. Like, she already picked this lane. So I'm just like, to me, like, I agree with her.
I know her catchphrase now. Because my baby mom be saying that Cardi stole that catchphrase from her. That shmoney.
Oh, shmoney.
Shmoney. Yeah, my baby mom holler. She stole it from me. I'm like, you just lying. She just getting famous off this shit.
She steal it from you.
Get your ass.
Next time she say that, throw a tomato at her head.
Well, my baby mom said she met Cardi and Amigos.
She met him?
And she said she did.
And she said shmoney.
I don't know if it's true or not.
She probably whispered it to him. And they threw a tomato at her and ran.
But she told me that the way Cardi, you know, how we see Cardi, how she talk on social media, she said she sounds just like that in real life.
I believe it, bro.
Yeah.
To me, I know we on female rappers, and I want to hear how DMX talk.
In real life?
In real life.
He really be talking about like that. He talk like that.
I want to know if he really talk like that, for real.
Yeah.
Cause I thought, when I watched that comedy show with Cat Williams, I thought Cat Williams was lying.
They said that motherfucker talk like
that.
They
said he talk like that. He said he talk like that for real, but I love to hear how he talk.
It's like he be having a Tourette syndrome. Like when he be talking, he be like, like he just be having a little tick or some shit.
But I got a question. Not a question though, but I had another comment real quick. Like, to me too, like, also, I'm not pro people on Instagram sucking cucumbers and whatnot. But it's just like at the same time, like, speaking towards music, like, I'm not, like, I love Zero. Like, I'm from Houston. Like, I freaking love Zero. Like, Zero.
You gotta say it like H-time.
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 But coming down, it's going down. But, like, no disrespect to Zero, because like I said, I love Zero. But it's just like, I've learned that his music puts me in a mood. And the thing is, like, it's so much stuff happening right now that it's just like, I just want to be like I want to forget about it. And I think most people want to forget about what's going on right now. And it's like, to me, like, if you're talking about stuff in your songs, it's like, well, now I'm even more depressed. Yeah, music's supposed to uplift you. But I also have, like, another point, though.
Right.
Like, how people were loving Childish Gambino's This Is America.
Mm-hmm. This is America.
If you listen to that song, they're like, oh, this song is so prolific and whatnot. It's like, if you listen to that song, what was he even saying?
No. I guess he's saying this is how America is now.
But tell me a line. Give me a quotable.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I seen the video. I ain't never heard the song until I seen the video.
But I love Bino. I've been on Bino since Heartbeat. Like, I love Bino. I'm like a Bino fan.
I ain't never heard
a Bino girl. Like, I'm a Bino.
I really didn't know it was
you albino.
Danny Glover doing poetry. What the fuck is that? Wait a minute. What is going on? Calm down, dog. Wait.
Coming to the stage.
Wait till I leave after the podcast.
Velvet.
Then you get your velvet just now.
What? Anyway.
But yeah. Let me get off this topic.
And the songs that people are giving props, like, oh, they're so woke and saying so much. They ain't even saying nothing. Like, Bino didn't even say nothing. It's not no disrespect, but it's like he's still not saying anything. So it's like, how can you down Cardi B when it's like, what is Bino even saying either? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
That's why I said what I said. Like, it's like you have to. It's like the old days, like when people used to go looking through the crates with streaming. I know you ain't looking through the crates anymore, but you gotta look for what you want to hear. Just like the people that say hip hop is dead, a lot of people been saying, "Oh, you know, mumble rappers and etc." This go with dudes and females.
Migos like, came out there.
If you go and look, you can find, like you said, the J. Cole's, the Kendrick Lamar's, but then there's other people that's not as popular. You know, there's Crit, there's Isaiah Rashad, there's people that spit bars, but you have to look for that kind of stuff. Otherwise, you're gonna just hear Uzi Vert and Kodak and stuff, and you're gonna just be like, "Oh, why are they talking like this?" And you're gonna be stuck right there. Even though,
what was that show they used to have all the time? I remember watching 106 in Park. I used to love watching it on Fridays. We used to have a freestyle Friday.
See how videos did.
I used to love watching it, and it was no lie. It was this blind white dude that was up. Yes.
Blind Fury.
He was killing everybody.
Yeah, Blind Fury was.
He was killing everybody.
He still be on Instagram and stuff.
For real? Mm-hmm. I'm about to look him up, man. I mean, that man was blind. He was killing the game.
Yeah. Exactly.
30 seconds for 2 rounds.
Watch this. I'm switching up the tempo here. Mm-hmm. Because it's something we gotta know before we can't catch our hot air balloon just yet. We need to know.
Kissing some chills.
We need to know, can your mom be pals with your ex?
Oh my god.
While you're in a relationship? And will it be, so if your mom, as in your case, is pals with your baby mama, and you're in a relationship now,
or any of your exes, it don't gotta be
any
of them.
Well,
if she to the point that she's like, oh, we're going out for dinner, and your new woman is around, And it's, it's uncomfortable. Like, would you address her, or would you just be like, they friends?
First and foremost, I know my mama. I can't speak for y'all.
Don't say she wouldn't do that.
Mama, I know my mama. That's what I said. I know my mama.
If she did, would you address her, or would you just let her?
I mean, if it's my baby mama, I wouldn't. For the simple fact because me and my baby mama have a child.
So she might be because of the kid.
Yes.
But if it's another
if it was, that ain't finna happen. I can tell you that now. Like I said, I know my mama.
Yeah.
I got an ex right now, that still be hitting my mama up.
She knew.
And she don't even hang out with her or none of that stuff. So with that being said, like I said, I know my mama.
If your mama did that, would you just...
I mean, she would tell me.
Schedule your visit with you and your
She
girl?
would tell me, no.
Or would you tell her, hey, you need to cut that?
I wouldn't, look, my mama grown. What? My mama's not gonna listen to me. If I tell my mama to stop hanging out with this person, then she continue to do it.
So if she was doing it,
my mom gonna hit. Why should I be afraid? First of all,
what if you were coming into town with
okay,
and wouldn't you be afraid? What if she over there with my ex and we finna walk in?
My mom ain't finna do that. I'm telling you, I know my mama. Yes.
And if you walked in that door and you saw your ex on the couch, would you tell your mom?
She is not gonna be there.
If she was on the couch, Scorpion.
Hypothetically speaking.
Okay. Would you grab your mom and take her for a long discussion?
No,
I wouldn't. And your lady just leave the house?
I wouldn't do that either.
Y'all all gonna sit there?
No, she gonna leave. My ex gonna leave. But if she decide to stay, we all gonna sit there and have a big old conversation. I'm gonna make the conversation so bored so her ass can leave. Cause me and my woman ain't going nowhere. That's facts. That's Hutcho Scorp facts.
Velvet?
Mama, I need you to click the stop button and fast forward to 10 minutes past this. Mama, you can't be hanging with the ex. If I'm coming with Bae, we is not doing it. Like, I don't think it's really that deep. I think it's just like a level of, like, I'm coming with my girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hope y'all ain't kicking it like that anyway. Even when I ain't with my girl. Like, I'm just like, why is y'all kicking it like that?
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm in the same situation like you said, Scorp. Like, I already know that's not the case. But hypothetically speaking, I'm going to still put myself in the situation. If I walked in and I seen that, either I'm going to holler at, I would just say I'm going to tell her to get out, but then again, this ain't my house. So yeah, I am going to say, Mom, what is this? And if Mom say, hey, we ain't doing that, everybody's going to stay here anyway, the sweet potatoes on the table, then I'm going to get my debit card out and we're going to go to the hotel or something else because we ain't finna do this. And I'm not finna do the whole, let's all sit on the couch and just, here's a blanket for you and a blanket for, like, no. Wow. But no. If you walked in with your gentleman.
Yeah, so hypothetically speaking, I'm gonna have to say, first of all, my mom shouldn't be hanging out with my ex anyway, but so I'm gonna say dad. And so, friends are hard to come by. I think it would be harder for me to be like,
But I do fight at parents' house.
What?
I ain't
gonna fight.
Yeah. Well, if I see him, I'm just fighting. That way he'll leave. But, sometimes, because you remember we had this conversation on the last episode, will you fight at church? I will.
I'm not fighting at church.
But, and that was a deleted scene, so y'all didn't get to hear that last time. But yes, I do fight at church and I fight at parents' house. With 2 apostrophes.
I probably would not say nothing. But it's different. I feel like it's different for guys. Like, I think, like, if y'all are still hanging around with our dad or something, it's not to be like, I'm secretly plotting to date you again. Like, with a girl, it's like, I'm in with the mom. I'm going to be here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to turn around and do the Cardi B real quick.
Yeah, they're going to do that look. Yeah. She got a point there. It is kind of personal. A dude might be like, we just drank a beer. I don't care about none of that.
Not for me, because...
Oh, you been through this?
If I break up with you, I'm breaking up with the whole entire family.
What?
Yes.
Even if the dad is cool?
Yes, I'm breaking up. I'm cutting the whole entire family.
Oh yeah, that I agree. I agree with that.
It'd be an exception. Only one exception. If we have a child together. If we have a child together, I would make that exception. But if we don't, I'm cutting ties off with the whole entire family.
Do you expect that?
What you mean?
Like the person that you're talking to? Like, do you expect they need to cut the whole families off?
I mean, me personally, yes. I feel like this. True story. This girl I was with, and her daddy, her biological daddy, and her stepdaddy. Yeah.
You stepdaddy.
Yeah.
You ain't my daddy.
They kept telling her that me and her gonna wind up back together. And what the fact that is, I used to work with the girl's stepdad.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I used to work with the girl's stepdad.
You couldn't go fishing at work.
Look, he was cool and everything. You know, we talked about music. He doing his music thing and all this type of stuff. But
don't forget what you're saying, but I just want to ask one quick question.
What's that?
Did he ever tell you to look at booties? Cause it'd be awkward when it be like the family. It'd be like your girl's brother, and they be like, look at their ass, and you be like, hold on, do I supposed to look? You just say yes or no. You don't gotta elaborate. It's real weird when it happens.
Yes and no.
Continue.
Like this. Yes and no.
Don't fall for that because it's a scam. We get the same thing too. The sister be like, "Oh, you see that? He's wearing gray sweatpants today," and it's like, "Oh, I ain't seen no sweatpants."
I'm put you like this.
Yeah, what sweatpants?
Have you ever been like in previous? Like, I'm not even saying. Just both sides. Have you ever been in a relationship and, say for instance, the person that you with and somebody walk by and stuff like that, and they be like, "Oh, look at her and look at her booty and all this type of stuff."
Oh, the person you with?
Yeah, the person you with say that, and then you look.
And it's a problem.
Sometimes it be a problem. Sometimes it don't be a problem. It's just how your mindset is.
I think that's weird.
Sometimes it can be a catch, and sometimes it can't. It depends on how you answer the question.
Cause I don't believe that. Like, I've been with people that they do the whole famous quote that you always see. Yeah, I look at butts with my dude. It ain't a thing. I point it out to him. I don't believe that. I just stay out of that because even if it seemed like, oh, that's just how we are. No, I'm not getting in that. We just gonna be regular. I didn't got the almost.
We're not that cool couple. We're just a regular one.
Look, I got in a domestic dispute in a movie theater.
Yeah.
The person I was with, we was at the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever, I don't even remember who it was, but whoever the actress was on this, and this was out in public at the theater, this ain't at the crib.
Yeah.
And she said, "Hey, she's cute, right?" And that's all it was. And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I guess, yeah, she's cute." And then she was like, "Fuck you." Then she moved to another seat, and then the theater was like half empty and stuff. So it was like I was sitting one place, and then she was like another place, and then she was like, "Yeah, bitch, with your bitch ass," and it was like weird and stuff. And then I was like, "Shh." I was looking back, quiet. I'm trying to watch the movie. And
man, I would have been looking forward to eating my popcorn. I don't know who that is.
No. So eventually, I just left the theater, and then I. In my head, I said, going forward, I won't do this again. Like,
have you ever been in that situation before?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Like I said, check out. Well, that'd be weird if a dude said, check these guys out.
Yeah, I was start looking at you.
They don't have. I hope they not saying guys.
Oh.
I hope they not saying guys.
Or they tell the girl, check these butts out.
No, and I mean, no, that's never happened to me.
I mean, the reason why I asked the question because it happened to me before in previous relationships.
Did you have a wrong answer like I did?
I mean, look, my answers wasn't totally different.
What you did?
It ain't the toss test. It's just
my answer was totally different because me, I know how I am. And if my woman say, "Oh, check her out, she got a fat ass," I'm like, "You want me to go over there and ask her if she want to come home with us?"
You trying to sit a plane?
Yes, that's
Man, you ain't about that life, Scorp. Why you out here playing?
Hold on, now.
You ain't even about that life.
Can we edit this out?
No, I already know what you gonna say. You ain't gotta say it.
He gonna go over there like Chris Rock did.
Okay,
moving on.
Moving right along.
Everybody in this room, I know, been here.
You sure you know?
I know for a fact. We had to have been here.
Why you look this way?
She been through it too. We all been through it.
Cause now, 9 times out of 10, you say it. Everybody ain't been down this same path.
This a path that this is a traditional path.
You been on the island a couple times by yourself.
I bought me an oar and I rowed my boat gently down the stream. I'm trying to come where y'all at y'all island. Well, the dude, okay, if somebody like you in your single days,
oh wow,
and you was not fond of them, how did you handle this? Like somebody say, my cousin Moo want to talk to you, and you see her, and you're not fond of what you see, and she want to reach out to you, she want to text
you. Any crazy name?
You know how they do what their name always be, Moo or something like that. Or have you ever had somebody try to come up and holler at you, and when you looked up and saw, you was not proud of what you saw?
I'm gonna give an example on this.
I'm
finna go to a TV series, The Shy. Who follow The Shy? What's the little dude's name?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I know some of the bigger girl like him.
Yeah. He didn't like her at first, but from what I've been seeing, he kind of feeling her now.
Yeah.
You know,
gave it a chance.
He giving it a chance in the second season. I ain't got too far in the second season, but man,
how have you handled this in the past? Because I'm sure somebody try to either hook you up with somebody or somebody try to.
I done had, and you experienced this. I have.
I have. I'm just letting you.
You experienced somebody trying to hook me up with somebody, and I didn't fall for it.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't you.
I got a bad record for hooking
up
with some bad.
It wasn't you, but you know the people who did it. We both know the people who did it.
Okay.
So, with that being said, I didn't fall for that situation. No. Every time I came around, I tried to look as ugly as possible as I could. It still didn't work for me. You know I'm not lying. You know where I'm going.
Put your ugly gear on.
But one day I slipped up.
And you put some good clothes on?
Me, you, and Golden Nuts were going out one day, and she was there.
This was a house party? Or
no, we were going out. Me, you, and Golden Nuts, because I ain't gonna put the location, but we were back at home.
You went to a place?
I pulled up at Golden Nuts' crib one day, and we was going out.
I know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about now. I came up, dressed down, everything. That was the first motherfucking mistake I ever made. She was trying her hardest that day. She was trying to holler at me and everything in front of everybody. And I'm like, no, I kept turning her down. No, you're not my type. I can't do that.
I wanna see this person.
From what I've heard, that she moved on. I don't know if it's true or not. I think from what I heard, she's married now.
I know she moved to Atlanta. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think from what I heard, she's married now. And when I see Golden Nuts, I still talk about this still to this day. Yeah, he started laughing, and I talked to his sisters about that too.
How did you ignore her? You just kind of ignored her?
Yeah. I mean, I think I was coming over for a haircut one day. And I think I had some gym clothes on, because I think I came right after work. I came from the gym or something that day. And I asked too. I asked, was she there? And he was telling me, no, she wasn't there. Then when I pulled up, she was there. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Work these type of situations in your day. When someone that you're not fond of, but they're fond of you.
I don't think I never had that.
In all of your days.
I don't think I've ever had that situation.
Let me roll my boat back to the island.
Or maybe I purposely acted oblivious, like I have no clue.
You probably did, because
I have no.
Got it, girl. You got it.
Like, they don't have to be like aggressive, but you kind of knew that they wanted you, and you just was like,
Nah.
Because that's actually a tactic. What you're saying.
Nah.
Just play like you don't know. Just like, oh, you're like, you're cute. You're like, nice weather.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't remember that happening. But I will say, being the younger sister, I probably was that person.
Liking somebody, and they
because like I think I always had like crushes on my brother's like friends and stuff like that, and I would be like, "Hey, you guys, does anyone want a candy?" And I would be so
extra,
and they probably like, "Wow,
now with that,
this dorky kid." Like,
now with that, I had that happen to me before. With far as my sister friends, you know what I'm saying? They used to have a crush on me and stuff like that.
You just left the room.
I mean,
you don't want no R. Kelly tunes to come on.
That and I'm like,
he was taking the free candy and stuff.
No. I was like, for y'all want to know why I'm laughing? This the third time Velvet's Juggernaut has left the room for the third time. He's been drinking too much Sprite with his 500 vodka.
He's been drinking.
I don't know what's going on. This man got a weak bladder.
Man, this is ridiculous. Like, he just left 5 minutes ago.
I know. I'm used to it.
Maybe
I'm telling you, I'm so used to it. He used to do this back in elementary. Every 5 minutes, going to the restroom.
Ridiculous. If I was that teacher, I probably would have beat you myself.
I've been beating plenty teachers in my day, so
he got thrown across the classroom.
I was sleeping on some floor too, like a slip and slide. Like,
throw it in the maintenance closet. But back to the question at hand. Everybody spoke on this?
Still for you.
Oh, moving on.
No, ain't no moving on. Fuck you, mean?
I thought I was on some Maya shit.
Boy, I'm finna get like DC Young Fly. What the fuck you mean?
Fuck you mean? Now, anytime I came in contact with this, actually, this same specimen you talking about that was fond of you, she was fond of me at one point in time. I play oblivious.
Yeah. Kind
of like Lynneopoly said. But anytime that it was a time that we exchanged phone numbers, I just like purposely, I might answer. I used to be too nice. Like, I give the number, I'll have the number, and then I'll just like answer once or twice, and then I'll just fall off the earth on purpose. Like, I'll quit answering, I'll quit texting. I have changed the number, and then it's just like, by the time I'm seen again, it's like, oh, you married now, or something else. I've put fake rings on and said I was married before.
I can't with you, man. I can't.
Have you ever locked eyes with somebody not on purpose? I mean, I'll never will forget in the mall, I was in FYE, and there was this hideous beast that came in to FYE, and she was on the other side of the CDs where I was at. So you know it was a while back. I was looking at the CDs, I glanced up, and when I glanced up, she was looking at me, and just because I was looking at her and she was looking at me, I was like, shit. So we locked eyes. So I was like, damn. So I kind of just purposely kept focusing on the CDs. A little while passed. By the time I looked up again, we locked eyes. So I was like, oh, shit. So I was like, now she probably thinks I'm looking at her. When I just looked up in that area and there she was. And so sure enough, I get tapped on the shoulder. I had fell for the shit because a girl came up to me, but it was like another girl. And she was like, hey, are you single? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, 'cause my friend. And I was like, wow. And then she came like, hey, how you doing?
Now, I just thought about, I had this happen to me twice. The second time it's been in Texas.
Uh-oh. What? Did they have that voice?
No, they ain't had that voice. But with that being said is, you know, I had heard some rumors and speculations about this person, and I asked her about what I've heard. She said it's not true, but still, I did not proceed with this person. I just left it alone. You know what I'm saying? I moved on.
Yeah. Was you still in contact?
I was kind of scared from what I heard. You know, because I didn't want them allegations from what I've heard. You know. So I just left her completely alone. I met her in person. And that was it.
You just went on with life.
I just went on with life.
Our advice to all y'all listeners out there is we're not saying it's all about looks. It's not. But it do matter. You can't pretend that it don't. Because before you find out about their great personality and how fun they are to talk to and how smart they are, first thing you see is what you see.
True.
With that being said, if anybody else got any emotional outbursts, you got emotional outbursts, Lynneopoly?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I find it's very crazy because this has always stuck with me, and I don't think I've ever I don't know if I shared this before, but it might sound kind of petty because it was elementary school, but
you finna cuss the dude from the 3rd grade up?
Yeah, no, I'm just
stealing crayons. Quit stealing her crayons, bitch.
But not
3rd grade. Oh,
like I just wonder because like I remember in 5th grade. Or 4th and 5th grade. Like this boy was like the dorkiest boy, tape on the glasses, high water pants, like the whole 9. Like the
y'all
whole
had a
9.
relationship?
Yes, because he was the new kid and I was like, oh my gosh, this boy is so cute. Because I was into braces and glasses, both. Like I was just like, to me it was like thinking everybody used to make fun of this kid. Like
he said this is my style?
Yeah, and everybody made fun of him. And I was like, oh, well, I like him. And so then I liked him. And then, like, the next year, it was just like one of those movies or something. Like, it was 4th grade, he came. 5th grade, he took his glasses off. And everybody's like, oh, my God, I love this guy. And it's just like, what?
You're ahead of your time.
Everyone was just making fun of him.
You're ahead of your time.
It's really weird. Like, it's one of those movies where the person takes their glasses off and they flip their hair. And it's like, now it's a whole new person.
Every movie from 98 to 2002.
I had a flashback when you said tape on the glasses.
That was you?
And I'm going to leave that alone.
But have y'all had that where you're just like...
I'm going to look that way.
Where you like this person that you knew was like nobody's style. But then you're like, you know what? I see potential. I like this person. And then all of a sudden, everybody wants to start flocking. Like,
I had that happen the opposite. I had the Mike Jones happen to me. Back then, you didn't want me. Now
I got that going on now.
What happened to me? But it was reversed. It was her. Like, it was this girl that tried to talk to me, like, in 6th or 7th grade. Mm-hmm. And when I saw, like, I was like, nah. And then her friend was a dork too. Like, yeah, you should go with her. She's so into you. And I was like, oh, hell no. Mm-hmm. And like, she kept trying to talk to me and I kept saying no. Then her friend ended up telling me, this is some junior high shit, so you know it sound about accurate. But she showed me some note and it was like, hey bro, I know you're so cool and everything. So will you just go with me for one day? I know you don't want to go with me, but if you'll go with me for one day, I'll be set for life or whatever. And I was like, yeah. So then I said, our relationship begins tomorrow at the beginning of the day and it ends at the end of tomorrow day, at that school day.
Wow. And then she took her glasses off, flipped her hair, and she was like a whole 10.
Wow. Well, no, this was crazy. The next day she was absent. And then I came to school and she wasn't there. And then the next day after that she came back and I said, our relationship already over now. So I didn't have to do nothing, hold hands, write no notes or nothing like that. But then after that, a few months after, she ended up moving away. And I didn't see her again till like when I was in high school and I was working at this buffet restaurant. And then when she came in, she was like, oh, you remember me? And that's when I was still kind of shy, like not to be talking to girls like that. So I was like, oh, I like her now. So I was going to say something to her, but I never did say nothing to her. And by the time I built up the courage to do it, I was like, I'm going to go talk to her. And then I went to the table where she was at, and then it was like, she gone already. So like, I never did. But it made me laugh because I was like, I was over here trying to say, I can't wait till tomorrow over. Then she was absent, and then I was like, dodge that bullet. Then I was over there, a victim of the Mike Jones. I'm trying to
figure out who the hell you talking about.
With that being said, we definitely thank y'all for tuning in. You can always hit me at 100%velvet@gmail.com. If you want to give us a call, you know where to hit us at 210-580-4326. Leave us a voicemail, send us a text, tell us you love us, tell us you hate us, send us a picture of a middle finger right up in the sky saying, fuck y'all. And I say, alright then, but we still popping, bitch. Lynneopoly, you got any news, anything they need to know, how to get a hold of you?
I just gotta say, if y'all can't reach us at that phone number, please dial 281-330-8004. You know, I have to give a shout out to South by Southwest. You know, we did go to that, and so that event, and like I appreciate what they're doing. Like I appreciate the fact that they're going around Texas and trying to get everyone in Texas involved. You know, creators here. So it's like I appreciate y'all. I appreciate what y'all are doing out here. You know, hopefully we can be there in March. If not, 2021.
Hey, for real.
But yeah. And you can reach me at Lynneopoly. That's Lynneopoly at everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and that's LYNNEOPOLY. And that's also at gmail.com.
And then we can have the good old ScorpionKing. Talk about it.
I'm gonna give a shout out to all the guests that came through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the future guests that we gonna have on the podcast. Interviews is all out. Y'all go check the interviews out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got a new interview just came out with Slim John. You know, we got some more interviews coming out, even with the cast. You know what I'm saying? You got any questions that you want to ask the cast, you know, please. I'm not big like Bruno Mars, but you know what I'm saying? You got any questions that you want to ask the podcast members? We'll be glad to answer them. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Ask your question. We were glad to be answer them for you. We even go on live and answer the questions for you. That's how bold we are. Because we're the number one motherfucking podcast in all the motherfucking podcasts in the world.
F Joe Button.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
But you can reach me at ScorpionKing3305@gmail.com. You know, give a special thanks to everybody. Like I said before, everybody that's listening, you know what I'm saying? 500 Vodka, sponsor. You know what I'm saying? Big support with that, you know what I'm saying? It's more sponsorships coming. I'm speaking in existence.
Gosh.
You know what I'm saying? We moving on up, you know.
Beyond the east side.
We moving on up. We doing big things behind the scenes and all that type of stuff, you know. In the future, Velvet Vibes podcast, we're gonna be global.
Hey, I'm global right now.
Global. In the words of,
we're gonna be intergalactic.
like in the words,
yeah.
in the words of DJ Khaled.
We the best. We global. You know what it is.
Major key?
Yeah, all kind of
major key.
Alert.
Bundle up?
Yeah.
This is Billy.
This is Billy. Yeah. Hey, we out this thing. We got shit to do and we got sandwiches to eat. Don't lick the ice cream.
So.